Hello viewers, welcome back to my math video channel. So today we are going to discuss about one topic. The topic name is linear equation in one variable. Hope you listening to me. The topic name is linear equation in one variable. Hope you understand what I want to say. So we will start it today. Linear equation in one variable. It's your topic from algebra. Linear equation in one variable. Now to know about linear equation in one variable, first we have to know about that what is variable, next what is constant. Okay. Now first come to the definition of variable. Variable, you have already knows the term or the things which has not a fixed value. It is not a it has not a fixed value. That is called a variable, and generally we should denote it by any alphabetical letter, that is A, B, C, X, Y, Z. Okay. Next come to constant. What is constant? It has a fixed value. It has a fixed value, that is unchangeable value. It has unchangeable value. Understood? Unchangeable value means what? So what is the example of constant? If we take the numbers, any number that is 1, 2, 3, or if we take 1000 or 100 or 1000, means 100, 3, 2, 1, that's are all unchangeable value. 100 means 100, 2 means 2, 3 means 3. So this has fixed value. Understood? No, not this value is not changeable. That's why it is called a constant. Okay, constant value. Now next come to linear. Okay, linear equation. Next come to equation. A statement of equality which involve one or more variable is called an equation. It is given in your book. Statement of equality which involve one or more variable. So statement of equality involve one or more variable. One or more variable. Okay, that is called an equation. Now let us take one test statement. The statement is given, a number x increased by 7 is 15. I am taking one statement. Number x increased by 7 is 15. So I am taking this statement. Now if I want to write by equality, okay, with the help of equalities or equal sign, how can we represent this statement? Now look at the statement here. It is a statement x increased by 7 is 15. That means first we take x, this is a variable. Increased means we add 7 to it. Increased by 7 is 15. Is 15 means if we add 7 to x, we are getting how much? We are getting 15. So that is the equation form of this statement, and it is called an equation. Since here an equal sign is occurring. This is an equal sign. This sign is equal sign. So it is called an equation. Understood? Next, one more statement I am taking. The statement is the sum of the number x and twice the number y is 12. Sum of the number x and twice the number y is 12. This is one more statement. Okay. So how can we represent it? Sum of the number x, first we are taking x, and twice the number y means 2y. So x plus 2y is 12 is equal to 12. So this is also a linear equation. This is a linear equation and this is also a linear equation, but the difference is it has one variable consists of containing one variable, it containing two variable. Okay. In our syllabus, this equation not contain. Okay. This I have written only to understand the statement, how can we write it. Okay. But in our syllabus we have this type of linear equation, x plus 7 is equal to 15. This linear equation containing one variable. So we should do math related to that type of linear equation. Understood? Now equation comes, next come to linear equation. Linear equation we have done. Next come to linear equation. An equation which the highest power of variable involve 1. In equation in which variables highest power is 1. Now as we can consider x, we know about a power. Okay. Now here if we can see here the highest power, this is 1. Okay. So that means it is a linear equation. Understood? Next, solution of linear equation. Solution of linear equation. A number which makes LHS equal to RHS when it is substituted for variable in an equation is said to satisfy the equation is called the solution of the equation. That is a equation, suppose we are taking x plus 7 is equal to 15. It has two parts, one LHS another RHS. Understood? This is LHS, this is RHS. Now for what value of x this LHS equal will be RHS, that value is called the solution of that linear equation. Understood? That value is called the solution of the linear equation. Now here if we try to solve it, x equal to 7 is equal to 15, that's equal to x equal to 15 minus 7. This is the process of solving a linear equation. Okay, suppose if we have one number plus together here, then if we move that number to the equal sign, opposite side of the equal sign, then we get minus 7 over here, minus sign over here. So that means 15 minus 7, that is equal to 8. So x equal to 8. Now let us put this value over here, that LHS 8 plus 7 is equal to 15, RHS also 15. So for x equal to 8 value, x equal to 8, this value we are getting LHS equal to RHS. So we can say that x equal to 8 be a solution of equation x plus 7 is equal to 15. Understood? And this solution, this is called x equal to 8, this is the called solution or root of the given equation. Okay, if we named it equation number 1, root of equation 1. Understood? Next, one topic that we have to know, solving a linear equation by trial and error method. Trial and error method. It is given in your book. It is given in your book, trial and error method, book example. You can see it from your book. I suggest you that take help from your book. I am showing you one example, that is first one equation is given. The equation is 4x equal to 12. Okay, equation is 4x equal to 12. We have to use it, solving it by trial and error method. This is the general method. Okay, this is the general method of solving. This is not trial and error method. This is trial and error method, what I am showing you. Okay. This is the general method or substitution method. This is the substitution method. That is, we are substituting a 15 minus 7, and we are getting x equal to 8, and we are putting the values for checking. This is the LHS RHS. This is called the checking or verifying. Okay. Now let's move to trial and error method. One equation is given to us. Now we have to make a table. X, next LHS, next RHS. Understood? We are taking the value of x as 1, or what we get in LHS, 4 into 1, that is 4. We are getting in LHS 4 into 1, that is 4. In RHS it is 12. So not matching. Next we are taking the value 2. We are getting 4 into 2, that is 8, and RHS 12. We are taking x equal to 3. We are getting 4 into 3, that is 12. and here RHS is equal to 12. So by trying this is not a solution, we are getting that 1 x equal to 1 is not a solution, 2 is a solution, next 2 is not a solution, 2 is also not a solution, but 3 is a solution. Okay, by trialing an error, we first try it and we should reach to an error, that is this is not a solution, then again this is not a solution, but if we observing that it is a solution. Okay, so this is the trial and error method, that is first time we have tried and we are observing that this is a not solution, but at last time, third time, we are just reach to the solution. Okay, so x equal to, we can say that x equal to 3 be a solution of 4x equal to 12. Okay, similarly some more examples is given, so you just go through that example so that you can understand better of trial and error method. Minimum we have to take 3 values, that is 3 times we have to try minimum. Okay, the value of x, that is in table there should be 3 row. Okay, that is the try should be 3 times, understood. Minimum that value that we have to take, the value of minimum value of x is 3. So that's it for today's video. Okay, now exercise we should start, if we complete integer chapter, we should start exercise 9a. Exercise 9a of R.S. Agarwal mathematics book, that is given. First it is given that write the following statement in equation, then equation is given, we have to write that in statement. Next verify by substitution. Substitution method, as I am telling you that this is the verification by substitution. The first math is given here, that is 3x minus 5. I am doing question number 3. One question is given here, 3x minus 5 is equal to 7. Okay, now from here we are getting 3x equal to 7 plus 5, 7 plus 5, that is 3x equal to 12, x equal to 12 divided by 3. Why 12 divided by 3? Because here 3 should be the multiplication with x, and after crossing this equation sign, this should be become to divided. Okay, so that means 12 divided by 3, that is 4. So x equal to 4. Okay, now again we should put this value at the LHS and RHS, and we can see that these are all equal. So that is called the substitution method. So you should solve this. This is our today's topic of classwork and homework both. If you are completing integer chapter, or but if you not complete integer chapter, first complete that chapter, then you go through this chapter. Okay, that's it for today. Thank you, and do subscribe my channel and stay with me. Okay, thank you.